If I could have your attention, please. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We're getting ready to get started here in just a minute. If you would, please go ahead and find a seat and remain seated, and the procession will begin momentarily. Thank you.
Please remain standing and join me in the invocation. Ladies and gentlemen, let us bow our heads in prayer. Lord, be with us today as we celebrate the achievements of the VCOM class of 2018. We pray that you will give them the ability to take all they have learned to care for the ill and injured. Lord, help us all to heal, for you are the great physician. God, please keep these young physicians safe as they travel to their residency programs to more responsibility. Grant them the strength to take on these responsibilities and the wisdom to use their abilities to the service of humanity. We pray they will uphold their osteopathic oath, and we pray that they will serve as you have taught us to serve. In the name of our Lord and Savior we pray. Amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, where so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please be seated. I'm John Rakovich, the chairman of the board at VCOM, and along with my wife, Dr. Sue Ellen Rakovich, the founder of VCOM. I'd like to welcome the graduates, faculty, family members, and friends. We're pleased to have 182 graduates today who will be moving on to internships and residencies to meet the mission of VCOM and serve the community and the world. First, I'm pleased to introduce the dignitaries on stage. Please let me introduce them all so we can welcome them collectively. From the VCOM Board of Directors, Dr. Sue Ellen Rakovich, Dr. Roy Heaton, Dr. Joseph Heaton, the President-elect of the Virginia Osteopathic Medical Association, Dr. Martin Levine, past president of the American Osteopathic Association, friend of VCOM, and recipient of VCOM's Doctorate of Humanities and Letters. Dr. Barbara Walker, member of the Board of Trustees for the American Osteopathic Association, VCOM's AOA campus representative, and a recipient of VCOM's Doctorate of Humanities and Letters. Dr. Stephen Shannon, president and CEO of the American Association of Colleges of Osteopathic Medicine, and today's commencement speaker. The VCOM administration seated in the front row, Dr. Jan Wilcox, Dean for VCOM Virginia, and Dr. Dixie Rollins, VCOM's President and Provost. In the second row, Mr. Tim Corvin, Vice President for College Development and Alumni, Dr. Brian Hill, Dean for Graduate Biomedical Education, Mr. William King, Vice President for Student Services, Dr. Fred Rollins, Associate Dean for Simulation and Educational Technology, Dr. Dean Sutphin, Vice Provost for International and Appalachian Outreach, Mr. Chuck Swaha, Vice President for Finance, Dr. Jim Mahaney, Associate Dean for Biomedical Affairs and Research, Dr. Renee Prater, Associate Dean for Curriculum Assessment and Medical Education, Dr. Kathy Callahan, Associate Dean for Graduate Medical Education, and Dr. Kenneth Shore, Associate Dean for Clinical Affairs. Please join me in welcoming the stage party. I'd like to acknowledge people we have in the audience, other dignitaries, Dr. Jim Wolf, who's our past VCOM president, a founding president, and his wife Nancy. Both Jim and Nancy are recipients of VCOM's Doctor of Humanity and Letters. Mary Mannix, president and CEO of Augusta Health, and her husband. Andrea Levine, a friend of VCOM. Josh Goldsmith, clinical education coordinator at Lewis Gale, Montgomery, and Pulaski. Jeannie O'Brien, the clinical education coordinator at Carilion, New River Valley. Paul DeMiglio and Kelly Wilford from the American Association of Colleges of Osteopathic Medicine, and I'd like to thank them for being here today. We have additional preceptor physicians and other members from our partnering hospitals. We welcome you and appreciate your strong contributions to the education of our graduates. There are a few people, I think, who deserve special recognition. I'd like them to stand and remain standing, and we can welcome them as a group when I finish. Several VCOM alumni present. I ask that the VCOM alumni from the class of 2007 to stand and remain standing. I know you're out there. Okay. VCOM alumni from the class of 2008, please stand and remain standing. VCOM alumni from the classes of 2009 through 2017. Please join me in welcoming them. Welcome back to our esteemed alumni. Thank you. I'm honored not only to serve as chairman of the board here at VCOM, but also to have served on the Board of Visitors at Virginia Tech and to have been the chairman of that board also. I'm equally honored to speak on behalf of the administration and Board of Visitors today and extending the well wishes to our VCOM graduates on behalf of Virginia Tech, VCOM's collaborative partner. It's wonderful that we have our home in the Virginia Tech Corporate Research Center. Because of the positive and proactive actions of Dr. Joe Meredith and his staff at the CRC, we're able to flourish in our physical location and now have 4 state-of-the-art academic and research buildings. Virginia Tech has supported us, and we have enjoyed a tremendous relationship with the Veterinary Medicine School, and our joint research projects with the Engineering and Sciences programs at Tech have benefited both institutions. I know you as students enjoyed intramurals, the campus facilities, and of course, Hokie sports. On behalf of the Virginia Tech administration and the Board of Visitors, I share with you their well wishes as you embark on your career as physicians, carrying not only VCOM with you, but also a little bit of Virginia Tech as you go and do wonderful things impacting the world. It's with great pleasure that I introduce Dr. Barbara Walker. As an osteopathic physician and military scholar, Dr. Walker has been a leader in the osteopathic medical profession nationally and locally. Notably, Dr. Walker has served as the AOA's Adopt a Campus representative to VCOM since 2007, and she holds the appointment of Associate Professor for the Discipline of Family Medicine here as well as at other medical schools. She is also a recipient of the VCOM Doctor of Humanities and Letters. It's with great pleasure to introduce Dr. Barbara Walker, who will give you greetings from the AOA. Barbara.
What a day. Wow. I bring you greetings and congratulations from Mark Baker, DO, the AOA president, and from the entire American Osteopathic Association board. We are very proud of you. You are our future, and we know that. I thank you for letting me share this journey with you. I remember the apprehensive faces in orientation. I remember the pride when you put on your white coats. And now, definitely, you're entitled to more pride. This is an exciting day. You've been taught so much. So I've been trying to figure out what I could say, and I like quotes, so I kept looking for quotes and couldn't come up with anything better than the wisdom from the wise physician who told his students the greatest medicine for every patient is love. And one of his doubting students said, "Yeah, but what if it doesn't work?" And he smiled wisely and he said, "Increase the dose." So you've been taught that it's your responsibility as a physician to find health in your patients, that anyone can find disease. You've been taught to use your hands to treat osteopathically, to treat your patients and guide them towards improvements in structure and function. You've been taught to listen with your ears to their stories. So I would challenge you now, go out and practice osteopathically. Use your hands to help your patients. Listen with your hearts. And remember to treat them with love, but never be afraid to increase the dose. Thank you.
Well, welcome to our 12th ceremony for our 12th graduating class of the Edward Via College of Osteopathic Medicine. 2018 marks the 17th year since we were chartered, and certainly today's class, 2,108 graduates from the Virginia campus. So when you look at this and the impact of this, you think, well, what does this mean? Well, we are graduating the physicians this country needs. This class and the classes before will provide over 196 million patient visits in their lifetime. This particular class will do 545,000 next year as an estimate, and 1.8 million by the time they finish residency. So how will they be remembered? Well, you are the class we were looking for, 86% from the surrounding Appalachian region. A bright class, 24 coming in had master's degrees and the highest grade point average to date, the best board score pass rates and average scores since we started. So yes, a really smart class, that's how we'll remember you. But also a class dedicated to patient service. 70% of this class gave up at least one vacation to serve on an international or Appalachian mission. Some will remember them as a prolific class. They came in with 7 children and now they have 30. We've had some cold winters lately. So we'll remember them as a class that ranked us 5th in the country for graduates entering primary care with the U.S. News World Report. And we know that a lot of them are entering other badly needed shortages in our area, such as psychiatry, surgery, emergency medicine, and truthfully, in our area, in our region, all the specialties. So, how will you be remembered, though? Each one of you, you'll be remembered by how you cared for your patients, one by one, and their family. So continue those values you've learned here at VCOM. Be about caring for each patient and those most in need. Be great alumni, keep in touch, and with not only college, but with each other. I'd now like to have and introduce our Dean to speak, Dr. Jan Wilcox.
Class of 2018, I've missed you guys. You know, we get used to seeing you every day and every day and every day for what I know to you seems like forever for those first 2 years, and then we see you less in the 3rd year, and then 4th year you're so scattered. So it's really exciting to have you back. And, you know, I miss all the other alumni too that are back here too. Graduates, when you entered this hall a few moments ago, your faculty welcomed you as peers, as fellow doctors, by forming a welcome circle as you took your seats. Shortly, you will have earned the rights and privileges of being called doctor. and significantly being called an osteopathic physician. As our newest peers, we welcome you. Our Alumni Association at the Edward Via College of Osteopathic Medicine, Virginia campus, including this class of 2018, is now 2,108 phenomenal physicians strong. Graduates who have come before you started an incredible alumni association, and I am pleased that they have had several initiatives, such as the Scholarship Fund, Mentor Program, Preceptor Program for outreach programs. Your fellow alumni are committed to advancing the college and continuing the tradition of excellence at VCOM. A topic near and dear to my heart as dean is that many of our graduates who have come before you now serve as mentors and even faculty members to VCOM students, and I'm sure many of you have enjoyed meeting them over the last couple of years. Many of our faculty alumni are here today, and we welcome you. And we now have 104 alumni who serve as VCOM faculty. And really, seriously, I hope that after you finish residency that you'll really consider coming back home to VCOM and being faculty members or mentoring someone here at VCOM that comes behind you. It is now with great pleasure I introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Stephen Shannon. Steve C. Shannon, D.O., MPH, has served as our national collegiate leader as president of the American Association of Colleges of Osteopathic Medicine, or ACOM, since January 2006. Prior to serving at ACOM, Dr. Shannon was vice president for health services and dean of the College of Osteopathic Medicine at the University of New England since 1995, where he also earned his Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine degree in 1986. He also holds a Master's in Public Health degree from Harvard University of Public Health and is board certified in osteopathic family medicine and preventive medicine. Interestingly, he holds a bachelor's and master's degree in American history from the University of Maryland, so he brings to the table true holistic background that we brag about as being osteopathic physicians. As president of ACOM, Dr. Shannon serves as spokesman on behalf of the nation's 34 colleges of osteopathic medicine at over 50 teaching sites, and he does that exceptionally well. During his tenure as president, Dr. Shannon has positively influenced state, federal, and executive branch policies as they apply to medical education, and he has a significant role in executing and implementing the single accreditation system for graduate education programs. The single accreditation program will mean that all of our graduates in this class will complete their residency under a single accrediting body, the ACGME. Dr. Shannon has been a strong friend of VCOM. He was here at Burris Hall at our very first graduation 12 years ago, and he's cheered us on as we've grown over the years and graduated now with this class, over 2,100 osteopathic physicians. It is with great honor, distinction, and pleasure that I introduce the leader of our osteopathic medical profession, Dr. Steve Shannon, D.O.
Good morning. Graduates, I want to tell you a story. Shortly after I began my internship at the Osteopathic Hospital of Maine in Portland, Maine, I was called to the emergency room to admit a patient who had been brought in by ambulance after he had passed out in the shoe factory where he worked. Although I had only graduated from the University of New England College of Osteopathic Medicine a month or two before, I had quickly fallen into the pace of the hospital, the hard work, the long hours, and the sudden responsibility that was mine. This patient was a 53-year-old male shoemaker, a stitcher from Bridgeton, Maine, a small town about 25 miles west of Portland. Now, a stitcher is one that takes the pieces of leather and uses their hands or machines to sew the pieces together to form the upper part of the shoe that is then attached to the sole to create the shoe. It is a part of the production process that had grown up 100 years before in shoe factories along the banks of the rivers in Maine mill towns before electricity, powered by the water cascading down from the White Mountains toward the Atlantic Ocean. The industry is largely dead now, but it was still very present in the 1960s or 1980s. When I met this patient in the emergency room, he was conscious, somewhat diaphoretic, pale, with a higher than normal blood pressure and pulse rate, and pretty reticent to tell me anything. In fact, all he said was that he was okay and wanted to go home. In fact, my impression was that he didn't like hospitals, he didn't like doctors, and he wasn't telling me everything. We worked him up for a variety of potential conditions, needing to rule out a number of possibilities, including diabetes, epilepsy, heart disease, and other things. But the only distinguishing laboratory results that came back were dehydration and hematuria, or blood in the urine. I convinced him to let us admit him for further workup. Now, there are a lot of reasons that one might have blood in the urine, and as a medical student, I remember learning, and maybe you have learned, some interesting mnemonics to help remember what they are. But in this instance, it was urolithiasis, a kidney or a renal stone, one of the most painful conditions one can experience, sometimes described as worse than the pain experienced by some women during the birth of their first child. Yet this man denied he had any pain, even with his signs, his sweaty brow, rapid heartbeat, elevated blood pressure. Those were telling me otherwise. I put him on pain medications, hydrated him with an IV, started antibiotics, and told him what was going on and why I thought he had passed out. And even though 90% or more of kidney stones are eventually excreted, I avoided the wisecrack that this too shall pass. I didn't think he would get the humor at that time, but fortunately his too did pass. He was hospitalized for 3 or 4 days, and I checked on him frequently, reassured him that he would be released soon, and got to know him a bit. He had been making shoes since he dropped out of high school in his teens for nearly 40 years. And that was what he liked to talk about, the kind of shoes he had made, how he was dead on accurate in his ability to look at someone's foot and tell them what size shoes they wore, how he liked hand stitching the best and was very good at it, and how in his industry he did pretty well as long as the hours were steady. The worst times were during layoffs, when he'd work at a variety of jobs to, quote, stay busy. He said he was a good, reliable worker and always among the first to get called back when the work was there. He was one of the many patients, of course, going on in my exhausting life as an intern. Once he was released, I more or less forgot about him, until one day, a couple weeks later, the hospital switchboard operator paged me and told me that someone had dropped off something for me at reception. I went down and I found a box with a pair of shoes and a note. And the note said, "I made these for you. Thanks for taking care of me. P.S. I thought I was going to die." This man was a stoic, nonverbal, proud, hardworking Mainer. He denied the pain he was in. He simply refused to admit it. Most of the communication was from me to him, but the one thing we did talk about was shoes. He'd talk about how many he could stitch in an hour or a day, the different techniques he used, the different types of leather, and somewhere along the line, he must have guessed my shoe size. They fit perfectly. I wore them forever. I wore them out. I wore them for years. And then I kept them in my closets for years after they were worn out. But somewhere in my many moves, they disappeared. But I wish I still had those shoes. He was a patient that I learned as much from as I taught him. I learned that there are many ways to communicate, many ways to listen. It was a learning experience that both reaffirmed my decision to become an osteopathic physician and helped shape the kind of relationship I would establish with my patients in the years ahead. And the osteopathic values I had received in my training to touch and to respect and to treat the whole person may have been what earned me those shoes. And so it will be for you. The experience you will have in the coming years of training and practice will only teach you more about how to best care for your patients and their families and their communities. It is not only the evolving and advancing scientific and technical progress in medicine that you need to continually master. It is being in touch with the everyday life of your patients and families and participating in your communities. Those will make you better and better at what you do. The Edward Via Virginia College of Osteopathic Medicine is putting its stamp of approval on you today. And I know that this is an excellent institution and it has trained you well. You are about to become osteopathic physicians. You all know how hard you have worked to get here, and you have an idea of how much work you still have to do to get where you want to be. I have always thought that the highest calling that one can choose to pursue in any career is one that improves the lives of others, especially those most in need. No professional relationship is more personal than that developed with a patient and their family. And it is a special honor for you to enter this profession and be given the trust and responsibility that comes with this relationship. As a physician, you're granted rights formally and informally that others in our society do not have. And your patients grant you entrance into their world and into their trust. You will need to know what it is like to walk in their shoes. Of course, not only are you becoming a physician, but an osteopathic physician. You will be a member of a special, distinguished, and sought-after minority in the medical profession. Be prideful as an osteopathic physician of the special place you have amongst physicians, your unique background, and the special community of which you are a part. Use that distinctiveness for your patients and take that time to walk a mile in their shoes. I believe the future of medicine is sitting before me today, and that the future is brighter for the unique outlook each of you will bring to your patients, your colleagues, and your communities. Thank you for inviting me to share this very special day with you. And speaking on behalf of all the nation's colleges of osteopathic medicine, I offer you my most heartfelt congratulations. Thank you.
We have a little surprise for you. For those in the audience that don't know Dr. Shannon, not only was he a physician, he told you about his humble beginnings and for several years, and then he became a dean for 11 years. And then he's been at ACOM the last 12 years, and what he's been doing is fighting battles for you. He's been fighting battles at the legislative level, at AAMC level, at the Academy of Medicine level, everything that makes sure that you have the same practice rights and the same opportunities in this country as everyone else. So he's been doing this so well, and especially through the ACGME. I can't tell you how many wonderful things through that we can attribute to his being there. And so for that, I'm pleased to award Dr. Stephen Shannon becomes Doctor of Humanities and Letters with all its rights and privileges.
Thank you.
Okay. Take off your coats. Is this working? I need somebody to fix this. It's not working. This is not working. Okay. Ah, sorry. Doesn't work. Did you hear me? It doesn't work. That's one. Oh, is that, now is it working? Is it? No, it's not working. Is it working enough to, okay, as long as it's working enough to hear. There's a lot of time they'd like to turn my microphone off, but this isn't the day. So we're going to have some fun. So all of you out there, you kind of take off your coats, loosen your ties, because we got a long list here, and we're going to give them their due. They have sat in their seats in the first couple of years at least 1,600 hours, so I think we can sit a few hours here for them. That doesn't count study time in the seat. So, you ready? Okay. And this would be Dr. Michael Murray Adams. He's from Greenwood, Mississippi. He went to Mississippi State, and he's leaving us to do obstetrics and gynecology at the University of Mississippi Medical Center in Jackson. Next would be Dr. Jaspreet Singh Ahuja. He's from Manassas, Virginia. He went to McMaster University. He's going to do family medicine at Carillion Clinic in Roanoke. Dr. Kaser El-Shabani. From Harrisonburg, Virginia, he went to James Madison, and he's going to do internal medicine at the University of Texas at Austin. Next, we have Dr. Laurel Alexis Ambrose. She's from Anor, South Carolina. She went to Agnes State, and she's going to do psychiatry at the Virginia Commonwealth University's Health System in Richmond, Virginia. Dr. David Lee Arnold. He's from Boise, Idaho. He went to Brigham Young, and he's entering internal medicine. He's a preliminary medicine year at Riverside Methodist Hospital in Columbus. Now we're going to have a little fun, right? VCOM alum, Dr. Helen Arnold, will hood her husband, Dr. Travis Thompson Arnold. He's from Leesburg, Virginia. He went to Auburn, and he's going to do family medicine at Riverside Regional Medical Center in Newport News. Now, wait a moment. We do a little couple pick. He has to have his moment. No, we do one with you, and then we let him have his own moment. And now we're going to let him have his own moment. She should remember that. Dr. Hala Hashim Ashraf. From Fairfax, Virginia. She went to University of Pittsburgh. She's going to do emergency medicine at University of Illinois in Peoria, Illinois. Dr. Anthony James Baglio. He's from Hudson, New Hampshire. He went to Cedarville University. He's going to do family medicine at Trident Medical Center in South Carolina, Charleston. Dr. Leo Melick Bailey II. Lives in Newport News, Virginia now, but I do happen to know he was from Louisiana before that. He went to Hampton University, and he's going to do family medicine at Riverside Regional Medical Center in Newport News. Y'all make sure you pause long enough to get your picture, or we'll be in trouble, okay? Got it? You look nervous. Dr. Spencer Robert Baird. He's from Hull, Georgia. He went to University of Georgia, and he's going to do emergency medicine at Norman Regional Health System in Norman, Oklahoma. Now we're having a little fun again here. There he is. Dr. Jald Baldinger, will hood his daughter, Dr. Julie Rachel Baldinger. From Fairfax, Virginia. She went to University of Virginia, and she's leaving us to do psychiatry back at University of Virginia in Charlottesville. Dr. Laura Michelle Barber. She's from Frederick, Maryland. She went to McDaniel College, and she's going to do pediatrics at University of Maryland Medical Center in Baltimore. Dr. Sarah Ann Bella. She's from Mendham, New Jersey, and she went to Bucknell University. She's going to do emergency medicine at Morristown Memorial Hospital in Morristown. There she is. Dr. Barbara Bentz will hood her daughter, Dr. Maya Elise Bentz. From Sartell, Minnesota, she went to College of St. Benedict, and she's going to do obstetrics and gynecology at Metro Health in University of Michigan Health in Wyoming, Michigan. Dr. Yasmin Bolat. From Springfield, Virginia, she went to University of California, and she's going to do anesthesiology at University of Louisville in Louisville, Kentucky. Smile. Dr. Ryan Joseph Bolt. From Williamsville, New York. He went to Canisius College. He is going to do general surgery, and he's at Beaumont Hospital in Trenton, Michigan. Here's a hometown girl, right? Dr. Thomas Brett Bolton will hood his daughter, Dr. Laurel Ann Bolton. From Newcastle, Virginia. She went to Hollins University, and she's going to do family medicine at Lewis Gale Montgomery Hospital in Blacksburg. Nobody's smiling. Dr. Brittany Lane Bowler. From Fredericksburg, Virginia, she went to Virginia Tech, and she's going to do obstetrics and gynecology, Methodist Health System in Dallas, Texas. Dr. Jacob Aaron Braun. from Manassas, Virginia. He went to James Madison University, and he's going to do emergency medicine at Madigan Army Medical Center in Fort Lewis, Tacoma, Washington. Okay, there's some rules here. Are you ready? Here's the rules. All ready? Okay. I know you have $2. We're going to do one picture, then both pictures. I have orders on this from your wife, okay? Dr. Hannah Madeline Brock from Fredericksburg, Virginia. She went to University of Virginia, and she's leaving us to do psychiatry in Palm Beach, West Palm Beach, Florida. Then comes, did she go before you and everything? Was that your problem? Yeah, I understand. I got it. Dr. Piper Lillian Brock, also from Fredericksburg. Also went to University of Virginia, and she's going to do ophthalmology at Larkin Community Hospital in South Miami, Florida. Dr. Caitlin Noel Suttles Bueller. Oh. From Harrisburg, Virginia, she went to college at Eastern Mennonite University, and she's going to do internal medicine at Lewis Gale Montgomery Hospital here in Blacksburg. Dr. Molly Woods Berger. From Pasadena, California, she went to University of Washington, and she's going to do obstetrics and gynecology at University of Mississippi Medical Center in Jackson, Mississippi. Dr. Jordan Alex Burns. From Harrisonburg, Virginia, she went to West Virginia University, and she's going to do urology at Charleston Medical Center in Charleston, West Virginia. So you're going to be in Jackson with at least 2 other grads, aren't you? That'll be a fun group. I'll have to come see you. Dr. Mark Bryant Burrows. He's from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. He went to Birmingham Southern College, and he's going to do emergency medicine at University of Mississippi Medical Center, Jackson, Mississippi. We're taking Jackson over. Dr. Chad Elliott Burton. From Oak Ridge, North Carolina, he went to University of South Carolina, and he's going to do emergency medicine at Crillian Clinic in Roanoke. Dr. Eric Aiden Burton. From Lancaster, Ontario, Canada, he came a long way. He went to University of Florida, and he's going to do emergency medicine with Greenville Health System in Greenville, South Carolina. North Carolina, excuse me. Dr. Craig James Calavini. He's from Houtsdale, Pennsylvania, and he went to Clarion University, and he's going to do emergency medicine at ProMedica Monroe Regional Hospital in Monroe, Michigan. Dr. Edison R. Castro. He's from Rego Park, New York. He went to City College in New York, and he's going to do family medicine at Westchester General Hospital in Miami, Florida. Do you care if I have a drink? You can wait a second, right, till I have a drink? I gotta have a drink. Especially. Dr. Tejashree Chandra Bhatla. Close? From Herndon, Virginia, she went to University of Virginia. She's going to do internal medicine at Inova Fairfax Hospital in Virginia. Now, one of our faculty members, right? Dr. Jamil Chaudhry will hood his niece, Dr. Nadia Chaudhry Waterman. From South Riding, Virginia, she went to Wesley College, and she's going to do pediatrics at Inova Fairfax Hospital in Fairfax, Virginia. Dr. Ravi Makesh Chalksy. From Gaithersburg, Maryland, he went to University of Maryland. He'll do internal medicine at Virginia Commonwealth University Health System in Richmond, Virginia. Dr. Jennifer Xiao Chu. From Gaithersburg, Maryland, she went to University of Maryland, and she's going to do medicine and pediatrics at Vidant Medical Center in Greenville, North Carolina. So, excuse me, South Carolina. Dr. Jennifer Lynn Kukta. From Bellefonte, Pennsylvania, she went to University of Pittsburgh, and she's going to do pediatrics at Hackensack University Medical Center in Hackensack, New Jersey. Dr. Lindsay Wood Clark. From Staunton, Virginia, he went to James Madison University, and he's going to do family medicine at Carillion Clinic in Roanoke. Dr. Tommy Jonathan Coburn. He's from Lexington, Virginia, and went to University of Virginia, and he'll be entering a medical research year. Dr. Renee Cooper. It's okay. Dr. Renee Cooper is from Radford, Virginia. She went to Roanoke College. She's going to do obstetrics and gynecology at the University of Tennessee Medical Center in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Dr. Corey Crane will hood his daughter, Dr. Whitney Shannon Crane. From Rock Hill, South Carolina, she went to Clemson University, and she's going to do internal medicine at Penn State Hershey Medical Center. Dr. William Alexander Curry. From Herndon, Virginia, he went to George Mason University, and he's doing a traditional year at the University of North Dakota, followed by a diagnostic radiology residency at University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. Dr. Vivienne Raleen Dagger. From Gaithersburg, Maryland, she went to University of Maryland, and she's going to do family medicine at Wright National Center in Washington, D.C. Dr. Lily Netta Tai Dosmalchi. From Bethesda, Maryland, she went to Case Western, and she's going to do internal medicine at George Washington University Health System in Washington, D.C. Dr. Victoria Nicole Davenport. From Coventry, Rhode Island, she went to University of Rhode Island, and she's going to do family medicine at Eastern Maine Medical Center in Bangor, Maine. Another fun one for me, Dr. Kristen Kegras, a VCOM alumni, Will Hood, her sister. Come here a minute. Come here. Do you want to be the first one to call her this?
Absolutely. And I'd like to introduce Dr. Kelly Davis.
From Franklin, Tennessee, she went to University of Alabama, and then she, oh no, War Eagle. So she's going to do pediatrics at Palmetto Health in Richland at Columbia, South Carolina. Just kidding. Dr. Juan David de la Osa. From Doral, Florida, he went to University of Central Florida, and he's going to do internal medicine at Palmetto General Hospital in Highlight, Florida. You ready? Dr. Derek Lee Dean from Germantown, Tennessee. He went to Auburn University. See, he's saying War Eagle, yeah. He's going to do obstetrics and gynecology at the University of Tennessee Health Science Center in Memphis. Dr. Frank Rudolph DiLorenzo. He's from Hastings-on-Hudson, New York. He went to Binghamton University, Empire State College, and he's going to do internal medicine at the University of Connecticut Health Center in Farmington, Connecticut. Dr. Carter McNance Denny. From Northeast Pennsylvania, he went to Gannon University. He's going to do ENT, followed by facial plastic surgery, or with facial plastic surgery, and he is going to UPMC in Hammett, Erie, Pennsylvania. Dr. Pylan Doyam. From Vienna, Virginia, she went to Penn State, and she's going to do internal medicine at the Albert Einstein Medical Center in Philadelphia. Dr. Kira Marie DeJoseph is hooded by her father, Dr. Benjamin DeJoseph. She's from Turnersville, New Jersey. She went to Arsenius College, and she's going to do internal medicine at Penn State in Hershey Medical Center. Dr. Hassan Ali Elzine. From Suffolk, Virginia, he went to Old Dominion, and he's going to do a transitional year at Riverside Hospital, followed by a diagnostic radiology residency at VCU's health system in Richmond, Virginia. I'm going to come see you next year where you're going, right? Dr. Sean Bradley Asperity. He's from Glenville, New York. He went to Clarkson University, and he's going to do internal medicine at Grand Strand Regional Medical Center in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'd rather come see you than that person in Minnesota. I wonder why. Dr. Samantha Jo Falls from Troutville, Virginia. She went to Virginia Tech, and she's going to enter a surgery career doing her prelim next year at Allegheny Hospital in Pittsburgh. Dr. Amna Masood Farshori. From College Park, Maryland, she went to University of Maryland, and she's going to do emergency medicine at Southeastern Health in Lumberton, North Carolina. Dr. Pamela Ann Marie Fazio. From Cross River, New York, she went to Wake Forest University. She's going to do internal medicine at Area Jefferson Health in Philadelphia. Dr. Julia Wise Frankel. From Williamsburg, Virginia, she went to University of Virginia, and she's going to do family medicine at Riverside Regional Medical Center in Newport News. Dr. Scotty Joseph Fulton. He's from Kirtland, Florida. He went to Cleveland State, and he's going to do emergency medicine at St. Vincent Mercy Medical Center in Toledo, Ohio. Dr. David Grace will hood his son, Dr. Matthew Harris Grace. From Plymouth, Massachusetts, he went to College of Holy Cross, and he's going to do internal medicine at Legacy Good Samaritan Medical Center in Portland, Oregon. Another alum. Dr. Navjot Grewal, VCOM alumni, will hood his brother. Do you want to be the first to call him doctor? I think this is good.
Please welcome Dr. Simran Singh Grewal.
He's from Makan, Pennsylvania. He went to Penn State. And he's going to do internal medicine at the Penn State Hershey Medical Center. Dr. James Harrison Grunwald. He's from Raleigh, North Carolina. He went to Wake Forest, and he's going to do family medicine at the Southern Regional AHEC in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Dr. Ashish Kaur Gulati. From Dulles, Virginia, she went to George Mason University. She's going to do neurology at Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Dr. Bruce Royce Gutierrez. Or is it Gutierrez? I'm sorry, Gutierrez. From Elizabeth, New Jersey, he went to Brown University, and he's going to do emergency medicine at the Jacobi Montefiore Medical Center, Albert Einstein in New York. You know, I'm thinking that maybe I should make him say her name and call her doctor first. Is that mean? Can you do the whole thing?
We'll do it together.
Oh, we'll do it together. Dr. Lisa Andradavana, is that how?
Yeah, keep going.
Gozoret?
Yeah. Tomlinson.
Yeah, we like that better. I tried this Devozo-Yeska. How's that? See, he chickened out on that, Devozo-Yeska Tomlinson. She's from Virginia Beach. She went to James Madison, and she's going to do pediatrics at Inova Fairfax Hospital in Fairfax, Virginia. Dr. Mayang T. Ha. From Lanham, Maryland, she went to Drexel University, and she's going to do family medicine at Lehigh Valley in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Dr. Asia Kalila Hamden. From Chapel Hill, North Carolina, she went to UNC Asheville, and she's going to do family medicine at Carilion Clinic in Roanoke. Dr. Justin Emerson Havens. From Charlottesville, Virginia, he went to University of Virginia, and he's going to do general surgery at Sky Ridge Medical Center in Lone Tree, Colorado. Dr. Amanda Kate Hess. I'm not believing this is the name of a town, but she's from Sinking Spring, Pennsylvania. Is it still there? From Pennsylvania State University, she's going to do OB-GYN at Lehigh Valley Hospital in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Dr. Joseph Patrick Hellopack. From Knoxville, Tennessee, he went to University of Tennessee, and he's going to do general surgery, starting his prelim year at University of Tennessee Graduate School of Medicine in Knoxville. Dr. Erin Marie Hobson. From Chesterfield, Virginia, she went to VCU, and she's going to do internal medicine at Carilion Clinic in Roanoke. I believe we're taking Carilion Clinic over there too, aren't we? Dr. Terry Charles Hoffman, Jr. From Beaver Dam, Virginia, next to Sinking Springs probably, right? No, just kidding. He went to Virginia Tech, and he's going to do, again, a first year for general surgery at the Maricopa Medical Center in Phoenix, Arizona. Dr. Meredith Metcalf Holmes. From Charlottesville, Virginia, she went to Wesleyan University, and she's going to do pediatrics at Virginia Commonwealth University's Health Center in Richmond, Virginia. I know what I'm doing. Dr. Christina Louise Hornack. Went to University of Pittsburgh and is going to do emergency medicine at Adena Health System in Chillicothe, Ohio. Dr. Iftihar Cameron. He's from Annandale, Virginia. And he went to Virginia Tech. Now, have you all noticed how many Virginia Tech people we have? Go Hokies, right? Dr. Mark Taemyong Inda. From Landover Hills, Maryland, he went to University of Maryland. He's going to do family medicine at Carilion Clinic here in Roanoke, Virginia. Dr. Zoya Yamin Iqbaluddin. From Chicago, Illinois, she went to Northeastern Illinois University, and she's going to do internal medicine at the Medical College at Thomas Jefferson Christiana Health System in Newark, New Jersey. Dr. Ariel Shade James. From Suffolk, Virginia, she went to Norfolk State, and she's going to do psychiatry at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center in Cincinnati, Ohio. Is it Antonia or Antonia? Okay. Dr. Antonia Nicole Jankowiak. From Baltimore, Maryland, she went to University of Maryland, Baltimore County. She is going to do emergency medicine at York Hospital in York, Pennsylvania. Dr. Kiran Johal. From Fairfax, Virginia, she went to College of William and Mary, and she's going to do psychiatry at Hahnemann University Hospital in Philadelphia. Dr. Kritika Joshi. From Charlotte, North Carolina, she went to NC State, and she's going to do a preliminary year leading to dermatology at Larkin Hospital in Palm Springs, Hialeah, Florida. Dr. Talar Isabel Kushishian. From Brookville, Maryland, she went to University of Maryland, and she's going to do family medicine at Palmetto General Health in Hialeah, Florida. Dr. Courtney Lynn Kanzler. From Amelia, Virginia, she went to Virginia Tech, and she is going to enter the field of pediatrics, but more importantly, we have a special guest in the audience. Somebody want to hold up that newborn? That was number 30, by the way. Dr. Ryan Joshua Caskey. From Virginia Beach, Virginia, he went to Virginia Tech, and he's going to do family medicine at Riverside Regional Medical Center in Newport News. Dr. Timothy Ryan Keegan. From Centerville, Virginia, he went to Virginia Commonwealth University. He's going to do pediatrics at Baylor College of Medicine in Houston, Texas. Okay, you're going to get to do it. But I want to know, she's kind of your older sister that took things away from you and all those things all your life, right? She's gonna give you something today. She's gonna call you doctor for the first time. So
I'm so proud of you. Introducing Dr. Mariana Lee Keener.
Her sister, Dr. Emily Keener, is also a VCOM alum. And they're from Clifton Forge, Virginia. Mariana went to Christopher Newport University. She's going to do family medicine at Riverside Medical Center in Newport News. Dr. Victoria Elizabeth Kelly. From Manassas, Virginia, she went to Christopher Newport University, and she's going to do anesthesiology at Penn State Hershey Medical Center. Are you going to sing later? Are you singing today? Yes. Dr. Catherine Dale Kirby. You're going to hear her sing later, by the way. From Clarksville, Tennessee, she went to Middle Tennessee State University. She's going to do obstetrics and gynecology at Mercy Health in Muskegon, Virginia. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. This is Dr. Ashley DiMiola, who's going to hood her brother. And call him doctor for the first time.
Congratulations to Dr. David Andrew Klein.
Isn't it great to have all these VCOM alumni back? He's from Richmond, Virginia. He went to University of Mary Washington. He's going to do the general surgery year and to enter a surgical residency at Penn State Hershey Medical Center in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Dr. Courtney Michelle Coziera. From Strattonville, Pennsylvania. This is almost as bad as sinking. Ready? She went to Slippery Rock University. And she's going to do pediatrics at Geisinger Health System in Danville, Pennsylvania. Dr. Melissa Ann Kramer. From Mattua, Tennessee, she went to University of Tennessee, and she's going to do pediatrics at the University of Arkansas Medical Center in Little Rock. Dr. David Havner Kruchko. From Centerville, Virginia, he went to Virginia Tech, and he's going to do internal medicine at Advocate Lutheran General Hospital in Park Ridge, Illinois. Dr. Nicole Kuhar. From Ocean View, New Jersey, she went to Marist College. She's going to do family medicine at the Virtuum Family Medicine in Sewell, New Jersey. Dr. Deepika, I almost forgot doctor. Dr. Deepika Kunith. I'm going to redo that, Kunith. She is from Ashburn, Virginia. She went to Virginia Tech, and she's going to do family medicine at Georgetown Providence Hospital in Washington, D.C. Dr. Clint Anthony LaFrance. From Newport News, Virginia, he went to Old Dominion. He's going to do a medicine year at Vidant Medical Center, followed by anesthesiology at the University of Texas Health in Houston. I gotta get a drink, I'm sorry. I'll be tongue-tied otherwise. Dr. Neetu Lahar. From Fairfax, Virginia, she went to Virginia Tech, and She's going to do internal medicine at Carillion Clinic in Roanoke. Dr. Ariana Faye Lopaton. From Leesburg, Virginia, she went to Virginia Tech. She's going to do internal medicine at the Lower Bucks Hospital in Bristol, Virginia. Dr. Jeffrey Wayne Lance, Jr. From Elkton, Virginia, he went to Bridgewater College, and he's going to do internal medicine at Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I think we got somebody special here for you. Am I right? I said we have someone special here for you. Oh, there you are. I mean, surely you want to do this.
So proud of you. Introducing Dr. Chelsea Lene Ledgerwood.
And introducing Dr. Ledgerwood was Dr. Zachary Bugas, who's also a VCOM alumni. She's from my home state of Missouri. Not very many people know where Blythedale is besides me and her family here, okay? And she went to University of Missouri at Columbia, and she's going to do internal medicine prelim year and Allegheny Health Network in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Dr. Lucinda Lee. She's from Virginia Beach, Virginia. She went to Old Dominion University. She's going to do medicine pediatrics at Bay State Medical Center in Springfield, Massachusetts. Dr. Marie Virgo Lipscomb. Was it? Natalie. I am so sorry. I went the wrong line. Dr. Natalie Marie Virgo Lipscomb. That's what happens when you have 4 names, right? From Johnstown, Pennsylvania, she went to Duquesne University, and she's going to do family medicine at Riverside Regional Medical Center in Newport News. Okay, so here's the drill, right? One picture, both pictures. Got a couple coming up. So we have Dr. Brian Patrick Livingston. From Occoquan, Virginia, he went to Bryan College, and he's going to do pediatrics at Vidant Medical Center, East Carolina University, Greenville, North Carolina. And now we have Dr. Brooke Elizabeth Livingston. From Raleigh, North Carolina, she went to NC State, and she's going to do family medicine at Vidant Medical Center in Eastern Carolina University in Greenville. Dr. Michael Lopakine. From Boston, Massachusetts, he went to George Washington University, and he's going to do family medicine at VCU's Fairfax, Virginia program. Ready? Dr. Janie Catherine I'm getting tongue-tied here. Lazowski. Newport, Virginia. She went to Virginia Tech, and she's going to do psychiatry at Lewis Gale Medical Center, our new program in Salem. Dr. Alan Harrison Lutz. From Tazewell, Virginia, he went to Virginia Military Institute, and he's going to do anesthesiology at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center in Bethesda. Dr. Shelby Lorraine Lutz. From Camp Hill, Pennsylvania, she went to Gettysburg College, and she's going to do internal medicine at Inspira Health Network in Vineland. Dr. Vincent Patrick Lee. From Charlottesville, Virginia, went to Virginia Tech, and he's going to do family medicine at the University of Central Florida in Ocala, Florida. Dr. Jacob Daniel Mace. From Mount Jackson, Virginia, he went to Radford University, and he's going to do emergency medicine at Maricopa Medical Center in Phoenix, Arizona. Dr. Jack Dempsey Malone III. From Bristol, Tennessee, he went to Carson Newman College, and he's going to do internal medicine at Norton Community Hospital in Norton, Virginia. Meeting our mission. Dr. Elliot George Martin. He's from York, Pennsylvania. He went to York College of Pennsylvania, and he's going to do his general rotating medicine year at Clarion Hospital in Clarion, Pennsylvania. Dr. Matthew Michael Mattioli. From Richmond, Virginia, he went to Virginia Tech, and he's going to do emergency medicine at Kendall Regional Medical Center in Miami, Florida. Ready? Dr. Robert Anthony McShane. From Lawrenceville, Georgia, he went to Columbus State University. He's going to do pediatrics at the Medical College of Georgia in Augusta, Georgia. Dr. Alex Julian Orlando Mercado. From Tobyhanna, Pennsylvania, he went to University of Sciences in Philadelphia, and he's going to do emergency medicine at Drexel University Hahnemann Hospital in Philadelphia. Dr. Tiffany Lynn Miller. She's from Millers Creek, North Carolina. She went to Lenore Rhine, and she's going to do internal medicine at the Geisinger Health System in Danville, Pennsylvania. Dr. Laura Ray Michelle. She's from Keystone, South Dakota, and she went to South Dakota State. And she's going to do family medicine at St. Thomas Hospital, University of Tennessee in Nashville. Dr. Joshua Stewart Moran. From Searcy, Arkansas, he went to Harding University, and he's going to do psychiatry at the Eastern Virginia Medical School Hospital in Norfolk. Dr. Amelia Grace Morgan. From Chattanooga, Tennessee, she went to High Point University, and she's going to do medicine and pediatrics at Geisinger Health System, Danville, Pennsylvania. You know I'm going to butcher this, don't you, probably? I said I'm going to try not to butcher this. You want to just say it once for me? No, just say it once for me. Or do you want to say it? Moschopoulos. I had it, didn't I? I had it. Dr. Constantine Michael Moschopoulos. From Annandale, Virginia, he went to James Madison University, and he's going to do internal medicine at the Carolinas Medical Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. Here we are. Well, do you want to be first? This is Dr. Megan Wool, who's going to hood her sister.
Introducing Dr. Misty Tiana Moyle-Caskey.
From Fallon, Nevada, she went to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, and she's going to do family medicine at Riverside Regional Medical Center in Newport News, Virginia. So your daddy here? Where? Should we just say, I want his father to stand up. Where is he? Wave? I know he's here, right? Ah, okay. So, once again, he's done something for us, but he's been a supporter of ours. I think he was the first person John and I met with when we founded this school, one of the first people, and he's been a supporter of ours for many, many years, right? So, I'm really proud to do this. Dr. Eric Taylor Mulkey. From Pounding Mill, Virginia, he went to University of Virginia, and he's going to do general surgery at Orange Regional Medical Center in Middletown, New York. He's coming home, I think, right? You had to send somebody, had to send your own son to get a surgeon up there, couldn't you? Dr. Sarah Elizabeth Murphy. From Gretna, Virginia, went to Virginia Tech. Is going to do obstetrics and gynecology at the Vidant Medical Center, East Carolina University in Greenville, North Carolina. Dr. Megan Elizabeth Noonan. Dallastown, Pennsylvania. She went to Lock Haven University, and she's going to do emergency medicine at York Hospital, York, Pennsylvania. We got another one, don't we? Oh, absolutely. That's what I said. We got us another one here. First of all, I'll tell you all that this is Dr. Tony Nguyen, and he's a VCOM alumni, and he's going to hood his brother.
Introducing my little mini-me doctor, Dr. Kwa Nguyen.
Now that was a big brother moment if I ever heard it. Okay, one alone and one together, right? So. I think he gets one alone, though, doesn't he? Yeah, I think so. Hey, could you turn his back just to get a picture there? You got to have your own moment here. I know you're used to your big brother always being over the top there, but there you go. He'll thank me later for that. Dr. Chase Samuel Nicholson. From Tracy, California, he went to Liberty University, and he's going to do emergency medicine at UC Davis Medical Center, Sacramento, California. Dr. Catherine Gaturo Najira Suer. From Crofton, Maryland, she went to University of Maryland and is going to do family medicine at the Wright Center National Family Medicine in Washington, D.C. Dr. Catherine Claire O'Brien. From Westchester, Pennsylvania, she went to Temple University, and she's going to do medicine pediatrics at the Bay State Medical Center in Springfield, Massachusetts. Dr. Eileen Frances O'Connor. From Springfield, Virginia, she went to Virginia Tech, and she's going to do obstetrics and gynecology at Good Samaritan Hospital in Cincinnati, Ohio. Dr. David Marshall Olson. From Westminster, Maryland, he went to Towson University, and he's going to do emergency medicine at Grand Strand Regional Medical Center, Myrtle Beach, Virginia. It's an accomplished family coming up here. Doctors John and Arlene Palting will hood their daughter, Dr. Rachel Lynn Palting. From Chesapeake, Virginia, she went to George Mason University, and she's going to do pediatrics. Now, this sounds tough. I think I should have to come check and see how you're doing. At University of Hawaii in Honolulu. Dr. Maria Park. Oh, sorry. Dr. Park here is from Fairfax, Virginia. She went to Mount Holyoke College, and she's going to do pediatrics at the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center in Bethesda, Maryland. Thank you for your service, Dr. Park. Dr. Anjali Piyush Patel. From Roanoke, Virginia, she went to University of Virginia, and she's going to do obstetrics and gynecology at Cleveland Clinic in Akron, Ohio. I don't know about letting our Pete do this. I know him pretty well. Another VCOM alum, Dr. R. Pete Patel. You want to come give your brother some respect?
Welcome, Dr. Ankur Anil Patel.
From Laurel, Maryland, he went to University of Maryland, and he's going to do physical medicine and rehab at the New York Presbyterian Columbia and Cornell Health System, Baltimore, Maryland. You want to do it? This is Dr. Nirav Patel. Do you want to be the first to call him that?
Presenting Dr. Chirag Yogendra Patel.
From Alexandria, Virginia, he went to University of Virginia, and he's going to do anesthesiology at Jackson Memorial Hospital, University of Miami, Florida. These older brothers got to give their younger brothers some respect, don't you think? Probably the first time in a lifetime, right? Dr. Rosh Makan Patel. From Richmond, Virginia. She went to Virginia Commonwealth University, and she's going to do pediatrics back at the VCU University Health System in Richmond, Virginia. Dr. Natalie Ashton Peck. From Salem, Virginia, she went to Jefferson College, and she's going to do family medicine at Good Samaritan Regional Medical Center in Corvallis, Oregon. Dr. Luke Daniel Perry. From Mount Holly Springs, Pennsylvania, he went to Shippensburg University, and he's going to do general surgery at Inspira Health Network in Vineland, New Jersey. Dr. Caitlin Marie Plager. From Asheville, North Carolina, she went to Marquette University, and she's going to do emergency medicine at Adena Health System in Chillicothe, Ohio. Dr. Christopher Boyd Puckett. Here from close to home in Bluefield, Virginia, he went to Virginia Tech, and he's going to do family medicine at Gwinnett Health Systems in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Priyanka Ramsingani. Is that close? She went to Radford, Virginia. She's from Radford, Virginia. She went to Virginia Commonwealth University. And she's going to do family medicine at VCU Bon Secours Health System in Richmond, Virginia. Dr. Jonathan Taylor Raleigh. From Annapolis, Maryland, he went to James Madison University, and he's going to do anesthesiology at the University of Washington Medical Center in Seattle, Washington. Dr. Taskeen Raza Kazmi. She's from Vienna, Virginia, and she went to University of Virginia, and she's going to do internal medicine at Carillion Clinic in Roanoke, Virginia. Dr. Sadek Razvi will hood his son, Dr. Reza Mohammed Razvi. From Marlborough, New Jersey, he went to Rutgers, and he's going to do pediatrics at Children's Hospital of Michigan in Detroit, Michigan. You brought a lot of people, didn't you? Dr. Anu Reddy will hood her daughter, and Dr. Swathi Molan will hood her sister, Dr. Preeti Davuni Reddy. She's from Elliott City, Maryland. She went to St. Louis University, and she's going to do family medicine at Inspira Health in Vineland, New Jersey. Okay, you know how this goes, right? You get this down. Another couple. Dr. Dalton Mark Rennick. He's from Richmond, Virginia. He went to Hampton Sydney College, and he's going to do pediatrics at Palmetto Health in Richland, Columbia, South Carolina. And now, Dr. Elaine Crone Rennick. She's from Cumberland, Virginia, and she went to University of Virginia, and she's going to do family medicine at Palmetto Health in Richland, Columbia, South Carolina. That's a bright future out there. Dr. Maya E. Reuven. From West Orange, New Jersey, she went to University of Maryland. She's going to do general surgery at Brookdale Hospital Medical Center in Brooklyn, New York. Dr. Joseph Ryan Richardson. That Peter Mulkey must be happy today. From Richlands, Virginia, he went to University of Virginia, and he's going to do family medicine at East Tennessee State University in Bristol, Virginia. Dr. Michael Edward Rinker. From Woodstock, Virginia, he went to Virginia Tech, and he's going to do family medicine at our Danville Regional Medical Center. Dr. Daniel Frank Rivera. From Norfolk, Virginia, he went to Old Dominion, and he's going to do general surgery at the Genesis Regional Medical Center in Grand Blanc, Michigan. You brought a bunch of people too, didn't you? Dr. Carla Campbell and Dr. Ronald Ross will hood their daughter, Dr. Annika Campbell Ross. From Jenkintown, Pennsylvania, she went to University of Maryland, and she's going to do internal medicine at Hahnemann University Hospital in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Oh, wait a minute, sorry. It's hard to follow these families up here. Dr. Abigail Lee Russell. From Chattanooga, Tennessee, she went to University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, and she's going to do dermatology at the Lewis Gale Montgomery Hospital in Blacksburg, Virginia. Dr. Patrick James Ryan. He's from Hampton, Virginia. He went to Virginia Tech, and he's going to do general medicine year leading to anesthesiology. He's going to do that at St. Petersburg General Hospital in St. Petersburg, Florida. Dr. Leslie Michael Sacken. From Virginia Beach, Virginia, he went to Regent University, and he's going to do emergency medicine at Doctors Hospital in Columbus, Ohio. Dr. Amir Sakla will hood his daughter, Dr. Nicole Marie Sakla. From Potomac, Maryland, he went to University of Maryland, and she's going to do a preliminary medicine year at Jersey Shore University Medical Center, followed by a diagnostic radiology residency at Newark Bethel Israel Medical Center in New Jersey. Dr. Hannah Candy Solopay. From East Petersburg, Pennsylvania, she went to Westchester University, and she's going to do family medicine at Christiana Care Health System in Wilmington, North Carolina. Dr. Larry Bart Francis will hood his nephew, Dr. Joshua Michael Salers. From Jackson, Kentucky, he went to University of Pikeville. He's going to do emergency medicine at Allegheny General Hospital in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Dr. John David Sanderson will be hooded by Dr. John Albert. He's from Cary, Dr. Sanderson's from Cary, North Carolina. He went to NC State, and he's going to do family medicine at the Florida Hospital in Orlando, Florida. Dr. Rolanda Santisteban Sosa. From Hialeah, Florida, he went to Williams College, and he's going to do internal medicine at the Wellington Regional Medical Center in Wellington, Florida. Dr. Nasreen Safaraz will hood her son, Dr. Rayan Safaraz. Is that right? Sarfaraz? Dr. Sarfaraz is from New Hyde Park, New York, went to NYIT, and he's going to do internal medicine at the Bayonne Medical Center in Bayonne, New Jersey. Dr. Tamim Spady. From Oakton, Virginia, he went to University of Virginia, and he's going to do family medicine at the Naval Hospital in Camp Lejeune, California. Thank you for your service. Shaban or Shaban? Huh? Okay, thank you. I was making sure. It's usually elsewise, right? I don't know. Dr. Danny Hisham Shaban. From Richmond, Virginia, he went to Virginia Tech, and he's going to do psychiatry at the Virginia Commonwealth University Health System in Richmond, Virginia. Dr. Jordan J. Shirley. And he's from Gordo, Alabama. He went to Auburn University. He's going to do family medicine at Cone Health in Greensboro, North Carolina. You know, I think I worked so hard on saying his name right, I didn't tell you a while ago that that was Dr. Danny Shaban hooding his nephew. Dr. Hussam Shataya, is that close? Will hood his son, Dr. Mohammed Hussam Shataya. From Prospect, Connecticut, he went to University of Connecticut, and he's going to do physical medicine and rehab at Metro Health Medical Center in Cleveland, Ohio. Dr. Colin Christopher Smith. Here in Roanoke, Virginia, he went to Emory and Henry College, and he's going to do emergency medicine at the Charleston Area Medical Center in Charleston, North Carolina. Dr. Corey Allen Smith from San Antonio, Texas. He went to Brigham Young University, and he's going to do anesthesiology at the University of Texas Medical Branch in Galveston, Texas. Dr. Mallory Lynn Stewart. She's from Collinsville, Virginia. She went to Lynchburg College, and she's going to do family medicine at the Lynchburg Family Medicine Residency in Lynchburg, Virginia. Dr. Juliana Baptista Sullivan. She's from Marion, Virginia. She went to Virginia Tech, and she's going to do pediatrics at Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Dr. Karen Preet Takar. She's from Woodbridge, Virginia. She went to American University, and she's going to do family medicine at the Case Western University Hospital in Cleveland Medical Center. Dr. Catherine Michelle Teskin. From Herndon, Virginia, she went to Virginia Tech. She's going to do internal medicine at the Medical College at Thomas Jefferson and Christiana Healthcare, Newark, New Jersey. Dr. Nikki Thacker. From Annapolis, Maryland, she went to University of Maryland, and she's going to do family medicine at Wright State University in Dayton, Ohio. Dr. Allison Renee Thornton. Close to home, she's from Ferrum, Virginia. She went to Virginia Tech, and she's going to do family medicine at Carillion Clinic in Roanoke. Dr. Daniel Bishop Tiller II. You going to take a knee? Are you going to take a knee? From Forest, Virginia. He went to Virginia Tech, and he's going to do family medicine. At Riverside Medical Center, Newport News. Now, he's not the tallest graduate, I don't think, that we ever graduated, because if you've met Dr. Freed that teaches for us, he might be taller. Dr. Sher Singh Tucker. From Stone Mountain, Georgia, he went to Virginia Commonwealth University, and we'll be doing psychiatry at the VCU Health System in Richmond, Virginia. This will be fun. I'm so excited that you're here. Well, I'm not going to let you stand over there. This is our faculty member, Dr. Sarah Turner, who's going to introduce her husband for the first time.
We made it, babe. I love you. Congratulations, Dr. Billy Lee Turner.
From Independence, Virginia, he went to Radford University, and he's going to do his residency right here at Lewis Gale Montgomery Hospital in Blacksburg, Virginia. Dr. Diamond Valine Tyrell Smith. Tyrell Smith, I'm sorry. She's from Hartford, Connecticut. She went to Providence College, and she's going to do family medicine at Manchester Memorial Hospital in Manchester, Kentucky. Dr. Melissa Erin Vogt. Marie. From Beaufort, Georgia. She went to Berry College. She's going to do obstetrics and gynecology at the Cape Fear Valley Medical Center in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Now, I notice that the enthusiasm's starting to wear out because it's a long list, but listen, these guys deserve it just as much, so I want that clapping to increase here, okay? Dr. Kyle Robert Walden. There you are. From Punta Gorda, Florida, almost said Punta Cana. He went to Palm Beach Atlantic University, and he's going to do medicine and pediatrics at Loyola University Medical Center in Chicago, Illinois. Dr. Samuel Gray Walker. From Blacksburg, Virginia, went to University of Tennessee. Got lost, obviously, from Tech. He is going to do internal medicine at University of Tennessee Graduate School of Medicine in Knoxville, Tennessee. Dr. Whitney Ventress Weber. From Virginia Beach, Virginia, she went to Radford University, and she's going to do obstetrics and gynecology at the Charleston Area Medical Center in Charleston, South Carolina. Dr. Erica Lee Weidman. From Alexandria, Virginia. She went to Virginia Tech, and she's going to do emergency medicine at Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Dr. Derek Shaughnessy Whiting. From Hopewell, Virginia, he went to Metropolitan State in Denver, and he's going to do family medicine at Reed Health in Richmond, Virginia. Look at all of them. He's all bent over from all those medals on his chest. Dr. Colin Ryan Whitmore. From Stafford, Virginia, he went to Virginia Tech, and he's going to do general surgery at Inova Fairfax Hospital, Fairfax, Virginia. That might be the first DO to do a surgery residency at Inova. No? No? Two more? Okay. Dr. Kawan Lamar Wright. We thought about keeping him back just because we like him so much. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he went to Penn State, and he's going to do family medicine at Columbia St. Mary's, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You're going to be cold. I'm going to go see the one in Hawaii, not the one in Milwaukee, okay? Dr. Joseph William Yarbrough. Now you got to hear where he's going. I know he's last, but we got to talk about where he's going. He's from University of Florida. He's going to do emergency medicine at Louisiana State University Health Science Center in Shreveport. And now Dr. Wilcox will come and lead us in the Osteopathic Oath. And I would like all the other osteopathic physicians on stage to join us.
It's good to get it going, right? Oh, wait, where's the oath?
Remember, it's inside there.
This is mine. Where's yours?
Right there. Right there. Okay, sorry.
Okay. Graduates, please rise. On behalf of the Board of Directors, the President and Provost, the administration, and faculty at the Edward Via College of Osteopathic Medicine, I am pleased to present, for the first time as physicians, the class of 2018. Rowdy group. Class of 2018, please remain standing. I ask all the DOs in the audience to please stand and join our new physician colleagues in the Osteopathic Oath, which will be led by our esteemed osteopathic physicians on stage. I do hereby affirm my loyalty to the profession I am about to enter. I will be mindful always of my great responsibility to preserve the health and the life of my patients, to retain their confidence and respect, both as a physician and a friend, who will guard their secrets with scrupulous honor and fidelity, to perform faithfully my professional duties, to employ only those recognized methods of treatment consistent with good judgment and with my skill and ability, keeping in mind always nature's laws and the body's inherent capacity for recovery. I will be ever vigilant in aiding in the general welfare of the community, sustaining its laws and institutions, not engaging in those practices which will in any way bring shame or discredit upon myself or my profession. I will give no drugs for deadly purposes to any person, though it may be asked of me. I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues in a spirit of progressive cooperation and never by word or by act cast imputations upon them or the rightful practice. I will look with respect and esteem upon all those who have taught me my art. To my college, I will be loyal and strive always for its best interests and for the interests of the students who will come after me. I will be ever alert to further the application of basic biologic truths to the healing arts and to develop the principles of osteopathy which were first enunciated by Andrew Taylor Still. You may be seated.
You know, in addition to our very talented faculty and staff, exemplified by Robbie Hudson, who sang our national anthem, among our graduates and our current students, we have tremendous talents, not only in the musical field, but also other humanitarian areas in art, culture, and in music. One of our 2008 alumni wrote and composed our alma mater, and the board and the administration formally adopted this wonderful composition that same year. Dr. Matthew Lowrance composed the music and the lyrics to the alma mater and has provided this gift, the VCOM alma mater, to the college and its alumni and students. 12 of our currently enrolled medical students and 4 new alumni will now perform the alma mater. These members, who are collectively known as the Soap Notes, are, from the third year, Josh Truell; from the second year, Theo No, Elizabeth Klinger, Miranda Cox, and Corey Gagon; first years, Marco Cuichelli, Mariah Cruz, Victoria Fan, Nate Foster, Shara Garg, Jordan Hegel, and Laura Spillman. Our most recent VCOM graduates from the class of 2018 are Dr. Catherine Kirby, Dr. John Sanderson, Dr. Juliana Sullivan, and Dr. Kyle Walding. I'm pleased to welcome you, our newest graduates, to our Alumni Association, now your association. We opened our doors in 2003, and an important tradition started in 2007 when our Alumni Association was formed, enabling alumni to remain involved with our young medical college. You're departing with dreams and goals that will reach around the world. All of you will make a difference in your chosen specialty and in helping make the world a better place in which to live. As you leave us, I hope you will reflect on the time you've spent here and treasure a few special memories. As you enter the next phase of your life, keep your expectations high and leverage your experiences to build memories for others. All of us can make a real difference in the future of our communities and our medical college through service. Remember, wherever you are, you represent VCOM. Others will acknowledge the prestige your degree holds. Combine that degree with your special talents, enthusiasm, and energy. My final thought is simply that there are many osteopathic physicians who have gone before you and still others here today that have helped prepare the way. Know that we're proud of you and that our Alumni Association needs you to stay involved and be a part of this fine institution. Our faculty and graduates will be processing out of the auditorium. Our faculty will form a receiving line for our students outside on the steps of Burris Hall, and all students will process outside of the building. We welcome all our guests to process out after the faculty and student procession to meet your graduate in front of the building. Guests are also invited to join us for a picnic reception at the VCOM campus and VCOM amphitheater. Parking is available at parking lots throughout the Corporate Research Center. We encourage our guests to park in lots in the buildings adjacent to and across from the main VCOM building. Please allow the parking at the VCOM building to be used by those with special needs or for our graduates who need to return their regalia and pick up their diplomas. This concludes our ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you the class of 2018 of the Edward Via of College of Osteopathic Medicine, Virginia.